Put your hands on your back.
Do not put me in this position again.
You guys okay?
Honey, let me tell you something. You need to shut that.
At first, I thought you were cute.
Well, thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am, are you threatening me? She goes, yeah, I am threatening you. I am.
I'm the victim. I'm the victim.
But she was fighting me, and I knew I was only going to be in there for 15 minutes. And I swear to God, it was 15 minutes.
Grandmas are the backbone of many families. They teach the next generation of their families how to be loving, responsible adults. But sometimes grandmas act like evil, uncaring strangers that can't be reasoned with. In today's video, you're gonna meet 7 grandmas who give the rest a bad name. Cynthia. On June 23, 2023, law enforcement officers were called to a Walmart parking lot after store employees discovered that Cynthia had let her granddaughter alone in the car for at least a half hour in sweltering 90-degree heat. When she was asked why she did it, Cynthia told officers that she was fighting with the little girl and left her in the car as punishment. When they arrived, the officers verified that the little girl was left in the car for 30 minutes by watching surveillance video from the parking lot. Cynthia claimed it was no more than 15 minutes. The vehicle was parked in the shade and she left all the windows down. Her story fell on deaf ears.
Was she in there?
About 30 minutes, bro.
She was in the vehicle for 30 minutes?
That's her daughter.
Granddaughter.
Did I call?
Like, I guess who?
Found her?
You found her?
Yeah. I was walking the parking lot there in the parking lot like I normally do. And as I passed by, I noticed I could barely see a little head over the steering wheel. Like, she wasn't even passing the window, dude. She's, like, small. And I was like, what the heck? And then, like, I kind of, like, did a little loop around the vehicle to see if there was people in the back seat. And there wasn't, and that's when I knew right away. And the vehicle wasn't on.
So we're called for
It's because I left. She didn't have shoes. She didn't want to get down. I was only in there, I swear to God, for 15 minutes. I went to get a rake and a blower, and that's the only reason why I left in there. I left all the windows down. She was in the shade. I know it's, I swear to God, it was...
But did you had the vehicle off?
Yes, I had the vehicle off. And I had all the windows cracked though, and I swear to God,
It still gets hot in there,
I
man.
know,
It still
but
gets really hot in there.
I know, and I don't do this, but she was fighting me, and I knew I was only going to be in there for 15 minutes, and I swear to God, it was 15 minutes, because I went and got 2 things, and I came right out. And I know that it's really hot, and that's why I rushed in and I rushed out. I would never leave her in there longer than that.
Is that your daughter or your granddaughter?
It's my granddaughter.
Your granddaughter?
Yeah, but I'm raising her, because my daughter left her with me. So I'm raising her. But anyway, I don't want to get there. But I know I don't do this often, and I swear to God, it was only 15 minutes. You know, and I left all the windows cracked, and she was sitting in the shade, and I understand it's still hot, even if you're in the shade, but I would never leave her in there longer than...
I didn't want to approach the little girl, and then, because she had a phone on her, I didn't want her to dial 911 on me. So I was, like, kind of adamant about, like, approaching her, because she had a phone on her, so I was like, well, she should be able to call her grandma.
Did fire give her medical attention? Or they checked on her? Or?
No, they didn't even do nothing.
No.
Like, they were right here, parked to the grocery entrance, and I told them, hey, we got a kid. The doctor was there, they pulled up. That's when the grandma pulled up.
Okay.
And I believe they told this manager that, because the parent was here, she's okay.
Okay.
Even though all the evidence was stacked against her, she maintained that she'd done nothing wrong and claimed that she should be thanked for looking after the child after her daughter left her in her care.
Is that your current address?
Yes.
Standing out here in the sweat. You know what I mean? How come you just didn't take her home with you?
She didn't want to go to sit down. And I was going to just put her in the stroller and make her go, but I knew I was only going to be in there for 15 minutes. But, I mean, I totally can relate. I mean, if I saw a baby in the car, I would report it too.
Is the car running?
No. I just had all the windows cracked. And I rolled them up now because I had the cooler on, but I had all the windows cracked and she was in the shade. But I mean, either way, I know it gets hot.
Yeah.
There's no excuse. I'm not trying to make excuses because I don't do it.
Yeah.
But I did it today, and now I know why I don't do it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to have 10 cops in the parking lot.
Yeah,
and I don't want to go to jail.
And even on top of that,
I
all
don't
the
wanna go to
vagrants here,
jail.
all the vagrants in this area,
Yeah.
no.
I mean, I do lock her in.
Yeah, but they'll break a window.
Break window. A lot of them are sex offenders as well.
Right.
What,
You good?
you're her caregiver?
Yeah.
You
I've
have-
had her. My daughter dropped her off when she was 6 months old.
You know, if we would have found her the way we did and you weren't there yet, we would have broken your window for sure. I don't think you want that.
So right now, we're going to call CYFD. All right, we're gonna make a sky report and obviously tell them of the incident that occurred. Okay, so they'll probably do a welfare check, stuff like that. So you went into the store about 15 minutes. You left the vehicle wasn't running. The window was cracked. All four windows were cracked. About how much?
Cynthia was charged with child abandonment. Have you ever wanted a piece of beef jerky so bad that you were willing to steal it? The grandma in our second case did. Stealing beef jerky. On May 21st, 2024, in Leesburg, Florida, officers were dispatched to a convenience store after an employee reported that a woman stole a package of beef jerky. When officers arrived, they found her standing outside, and she not only denied stealing, she got in an officer's face and made violence the only remedy.
Come here. They're saying you... Okay. They're saying you stole something out of their store.
I didn't steal anything, no. Not at all. I haven't been in the store since this morning. I wanted to pay for a drink and I just didn't have money.
Okay, well, we'll have to wait here with me until we can get somebody to confirm that. You are?
No, I'm not.
I can show you better.
Sorry, dude. Stop harassing me.
I'm not harassing you.
Yes,
I got a
you
call
are.
here that you're stealing. And right now you're detained until I say you're not. If you put your hands on your back.
No.
Yes.
No.
Put your hands on your back.
Do not put me in this position again.
You have 1 second to put that
Help.
down.
Help, please.
Hands, come here.
He's a pig. Stop, please. Hey, you know who
Stop.
I am. Stop. Stop. It's not right. Don't do it. Please.
Listen.
What do you need?
I'm trying to be as
How do
patient
I
as I can.
avoid being arrested? Can you tell me that?
Stop resisting me right now. That's your only bet. Because you're about a half a second from you're definitely going to jail. So stop.
Then stop.
Stop.
Damn it, you were my friend and I trained with you. Why are you doing this?
Sit down.
No.
Sit down and relax. Relax. You're not going anywhere, so relax.
The more she fought with the officers, the clearer it was that this grandma was under the influence of some sort of drug and had no intention of being reasonable.
No! Please stop!
I just heard you say 97, so I was coming around and then I saw you wrestling. You're fine, you're fine. Hey, you're fine. You're fine. Relax.
You have a key? Just a handcuff key.
Oh my God!
I got it. Hey, you're fine, you're fine. Okay, calm down, we'll get you up. Your wrists are fine.
Oh God, I can't breathe. Get me up.
Roll over to one side. We're going to go up to a knee. We're going to stand you up on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Release the gun.
That's not going to happen.
Please release the gun.
We're in your car. I'm going to go.
Please release the gun. Please release the gun. Please.
Nope, it's not happening. They're not even that tight. But the more you writhe around, the more they're going to hurt. We're going to go this way.
Oh.
When the officer searched her bra, she found a white, powdery substance that they assumed was crystal meth. Then everything started to make sense.
No idea. What was in there? That was in her bra.
Yeah.
White powdery substance? Oh, crystal. So she got some meth. Even better. Yeah. Is this yours? Alright, I'll be right back.
After securing her into custody, the officers got a chance to look at the store surveillance footage and confirm the theft.
Howdy.
How's it going?
I'm great.
She didn't put
ass whooping on you, did she?
Nah.
So I pulled up the video from when she was in here earlier. It's like how far back? Yeah, because my boss, she caught her stealing.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, she grabs one of those stupid unicorn things. Even though you're getting the house.
She shoved that in her pocket.
And then she's going to do something with that beef jerky. She put it somewhere.
Yeah. She shoved it down in that slide.
I knew she'd be back. That's why I waited.
The woman was charged with shoplifting. We're staying in Florida for our third case, and you won't want to miss this drunk grandma who thought leaving the scene of an accident was okay. Fleeing accident. In Groveland, Florida on November 7, 2023, officers were called to the scene of an accident. The guilty party drove off and left the victim standing around waiting for officers to arrive. Luckily, they were sober and were able to describe the events leading to the crash and the crash itself to the officers. When they located the suspect, she was anything but sober. The victims gave a detailed and animated account of what happened to cause the crash, and officers called EMS to make sure that everyone was all right. By that point, the suspect had been tracked down and was taken into custody. She had no excuse for her actions whatsoever.
You guys okay?
Buddy, let me tell you something. You need to shut that up. The traffic was flowing this way.
All right.
The people stopped over there.
Okay.
And I was in this lane coming around right here. And she just drove out in front of me. Okay. And you can ask this guy. I drove to miss it. She went through the side of my truck anyway.
Okay. All right. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just cut up my arm and my hand.
Okay. We got EMS coming. We'll check you out, okay? You go stand by your vehicle for me. Is yours the pickup truck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we had a little run-in last night with a very enthusiastic officer, Clark. Minosa came to respond.
Okay.
All right. I didn't know it was a gun of mine that was stolen. And
okay.
I didn't know we taking care of it.
Okay. I'm talking about what happened tonight with the crash.
Right.
That's all I'm worried about right now is the crash. Okay. What happened?
All right. I was afraid I was going to go to jail, so I went out of town to visit a friend.
Okay.
And now I wanted to come up and vote.
Okay.
Before the polls closed.
Okay.
And first, I called the dispatcher. I never got a sample ballot. And it's usually up on 33, although for many years it was here at the Purveyor building. And I went to the wrong place, and we got on the line at the Baptist church, because Pastor Barcelo's Baptist church didn't make it. And then I was getting ready to cross into, turning Wynn's lot, and it was a red light, and the traffic had stopped. And he came along in the outside lane, 1, 2, 3. It's not a traffic lane until it gets to the turn lane.
Okay.
It was right there by, the ATM, not by the ATM, right where you'd go in if you were making a left-hand turn into my attorney's.
Okay. Okay. So what happened?
Huh?
So you were coming up from that cross street there.
Yeah, the people had stopped. They were letting us into the traffic. Both lanes had stopped. There was a red light. And so I proceeded to go across, and this guy came in. He was flying. I didn't see my car yet.
Okay.
But he was just flying, and he was not in the traffic lane. That traffic lane doesn't become a traffic lane until the turn lane.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
The drunk grandma hardly made any sense and even suggested that the only reason she was in custody was because she was a Democrat. The officer explained the reality of the situation, but she was going to be in for a long, hard night.
No, ma'am, he's off.
Why you keep asking for officer? I already told you not to do that.
Yeah, he's already off, so he's at home, okay? Can you walk over to my car back here?
I can. I had it with me.
Oh, yeah. So,
because I'm a Democrat and I
it has nothing to do with your political. No, it has nothing to do with that. The issue is that someone was hurt on that crash and you left the scene. Okay, that's my main concern. Okay, That's
I'm
I don't
sorry,
care
with-
your political
with my,
affiliation.
With my hometown police officers, you know, you guys have been great over the years.
Yes, ma'am.
And I thought that really that you'd let me slide a little bit on
No,
that.
ma'am, not on that. That's a big issue. We can't be leaving the scene if someone's hurt. Okay. You walk over to my car back over here.
Can I talk to Mr. Werder before?
In a little bit. Yep. Walk over to my car.
I have money. I would like him to take the purse.
Okay.
And I got AAA to tow the car. I don't know if I didn't even see it. Yeah. I don't know if it needs towing, does it?
Yeah, your car's done, ma'am.
No.
Yeah, and the
I just saw the one.
the car store is going to be towing it, okay?
Because then I have to pay for it to be.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it was involved in a crash, and I'm not waiting 5 hours for AAA to come get your vehicle, so we need to get the road opened up, okay? You have a seat in the back of my car now?
So now I'm going to have to pay how much? Oh! Sorry, I thought it was up there. So now you're going to
Step up. Oh. There you go.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. My muscle.
Okay.
I can't step up that
You
high.
sit right there, okay?
I can't step up that
That's
high.
all right. Once I get another
This
officer
leg-
here, we'll put you up
This
there.
leg got run over in 2021.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Okay.
After she was safely in the back of the squad car, the officers went back to speak to the victims to make sure they got the full story before transporting her to the precinct.
Are you a witness, sir?
Yeah, I was behind them.
Okay, what happened? Can you tell me what you saw?
I'm coming down and I'm watching him. Gentleman in the truck.
Okay.
He was in front. He
Okay.
swerved. She came out of that road over there and
Okay.
came straight across. And he swerved to miss her, and she hit him, T-boned him basically in the side.
Okay.
And then she gets
I
out.
tried, buddy. I tried.
You're
my
fine,
best.
you're fine. Have a
blame it
seat
on
right
him.
here on this curb. I'm going to have
Buddy, I
EMS
appreciate
check
it
you out,
because
okay?
I'm glad somebody's seen it. Thank you.
I wanted to let you know, she came up to my vehicle. They could hear it on the 911 dispatch.
Okay.
She reeked of alcohol.
Okay. Sounds good.
She reeked of it.
Alrighty. Just go ahead and have a seat, buddy. I don't want you getting hurt, okay? You want to sit right here on this curb right here?
Perfect.
I'll help you down, okay?
I can't sit down, buddy.
Okay. All right.
One are you driving?
He's
Me,
in the
I'm
pickup.
driving the one they ran through the side. The
I don't know which
truck.
one it is, sir. The
The
pickup
little
truck or the
Nissan.
car?
The Nissan
The pickup
truck.
truck.
Yes,
Or you're
sir.
the only one in the vehicle?
Me and my dog.
Okay.
What's a good phone number?
The grandmother was charged with felony DUI. The woman in our fourth case was pulled over under suspicion of DUI, and she decided to bring her grandson along for the ride. Brenda Colwell. On September 13, 2018, a patrol officer conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle after the driver was spotted driving erratically. The suspect pulled her car into a Circle K parking lot, and when she approached the officer, she couldn't hide the fact that she'd been drinking, and he expected her to perform field sobriety tests. What he didn't know at the time was that her 6-year-old grandson was in the back seat of her car. As the woman staggered over to the officer, it was clear from the first moment that she was heavily intoxicated. She proved it multiple times before, during, and after the field sobriety test. She was so out of it, she even thought that flirting with the officer was a good idea. Let's see how charming she could be.
Okay. Hey, for you. Hi there. How are you?
Not so good.
Why not? Talk to me. I just got here. I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I feel that I violated because, you know,
You violated?
my daughter, the person registered her car she bought.
Okay.
And I don't know where she bought it, but she doesn't come over here. It goes dark for her. And I get here and I got pulled over.
You get pulled over?
But I'm also kind of buzzed a little.
Kind of buzzed?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
You know, I can't say intoxicated. I know what they're doing, but...
Okay, so just so we're clear, you are buzzed, but you're not intoxicated. Those are your words,
they're
right?
drunk and they're, you know...
Okay. Yeah, I don't know you from anybody else. What's your name?
Brenda Colwell.
Brenda Caldwell?
Brenda Colwell. Brenda and Colwell.
Spell your last name.
Colwell?
Yeah, I don't
Colwell.
Oh,
Want to know my birthday? Want to know my social?
Funny attitude.
Well,
Don't. One thing you won't do is yell. Trust me. It won't turn out very well for you. Okay?
at this point,
Listen. You have a child in that car.
I know.
You want to act like a jerk in front of that kid?
that's why.
Okay, so you better chill out. I'm not gonna tell you once. Okay, I'll give everybody one chance. Okay? You will not act like a fool in front of your child.
Yes.
I will not act like a fool in front of your child. Okay, so let's start over again.
Okay.
What is your name?
Brenda and Colwell.
Colwell.
Yeah.
Just make it sound.
The woman, identified as Brenda Colwell, started to panic and developed problems with her breathing, and that set the tone for the rest of the investigation.
Just hang tight a second. Okay? Calm down, Brenda. What's wrong, Brenda? What's wrong? Talk to me.
I have asthma.
You have asthma? Yes. Well, breathe. Okay? When you were driving just fine, I guess, as far as your breathing goes, right? Okay. Well, I don't mean to make you do anything. Brenda, go ahead and turn and face me. Okay?
You make uniform.
Gotcha. Well, I have to wear my uniform.
It makes me nervous.
I can't take off my uniform, okay? So, Brenda, here we go. Like I said, let's just body test. The sooner we get done with these, the sooner you have a chance of going home. Okay?
Okay.
And now, that is your grandson?
Yes.
What's his name? Okay, hang tight here. Okay?
When the walking test began, Brenda struggled to stay on her feet, let alone pass the test. Soon, she decides to flirt with the officer to try and get out of trouble.
So, let's give it a shot. Brenda, come on with me. Just go ahead, just walk normal. Stand here on my light, Brenda. Right there. Put your heel toes together. Hands at your sides. Okay, Brenda, I know that there's no actual line here. So what I want you to do is imagine a straight line. Don't move. Imagine a straight line. Starting from your left foot, straight towards my right foot. Don't start walking. Look back. Brenda, can you see imaginary line? Yes or no? Okay. Brenda, the line width will be the width of your tennis shoe, which is about 4 inches wide. Okay. Brenda, on that imaginary line that you can see, place your left foot just like this.
Yes, sir.
Go and do it for me now?
Yeah.
Go ahead. So, I say start walking. Go back on.
Is this Simon Says?
No, this is not Simon Says.
Come on now.
Brenda, place your left foot on that line, just like I'm doing. Okay? Now, Brenda, place your right foot in front of your left. Touch your heel to toe, just like I'm doing, directly in front. Line up your feet. Hands at your sides. Okay, Brenda, do not move until I tell you otherwise. You understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
Brenda, when I tell you to begin, and only when I tell you to begin, you'll take a series of 9 heel-toe steps down that line. Look, just like this. Watch me. Don't start yet. Just watch me. Just like this.
You're giving me all this
Act
stupid...
like an adult, Brenda. Okay? Don't act like a fool in front of your grandson. How many times I got to tell you? You are embarrassing him.
I can't do it.
Don't yell at me. Okay, here we go. That's fine. If you can't do it, you can't do it.
I can't do it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm not a f***ing old lady, all right?
Gotcha. Can you count?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That was yes or no question. Can you count?
Yeah.
Please don't curse. Just say yes or no.
Yes or no.
Can you count?
You said yes or no.
Can you count?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Brenda's daughter arrived on the scene to try and keep the situation as civilized as possible and rescue her son.
Okay, so who is this lady to you?
This is my mother.
That is your mother?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Skills that she should have, and I apologize for her, but she's a wonderful woman.
Hold on. She's banging back to me. Hold on. What, Brenda?
You're gonna take us.
Yes, I'm gonna take you. Hang tight.
Well, hurry up already.
And because she's intoxicated, driving around with the child in the vehicle, she'll be charged with child abuse.
Excuse me, ma'am. Goodbye.
What do you want?
I need a help.
Brenda Colwell was booked for DUI. our next drunk grandma kicked it up a notch by smashing into several parked cars. Crashed into multiple cars. In Salem, Massachusetts on October 31st, 2022. Salem and Massachusetts State Police arrived at the scene of an accident where a vehicle smashed into multiple parked cars. When the female driver was questioned, she not only admitted to drinking, she admitted to hitting all the cars. As a defense, she claimed she was in a hurry to get home and was going to call in the accident when she got there.
Okay, so why didn't you stop? I was going to stop when I got home. I was going to call when I got home. I wanted to get home, and I was going to call when I got home. So let me ask you, why is it that you were hitting all these cars?
I know you haven't entered the first
Have you
stop
been
yet.
drinking?
I have a second one, same
You
spot.
have been. But I wanted, not enough to do this, and I wanted to get home, and I was going to call when I got home. I did want to call when I got home. Okay, well, that is not going to help you now. Okay, what's going to help me? All right, so we're on Webb at Essex. Yeah. I have some units coming, thank you. What do you want me to do? All right, so right now, why don't you give me a license? Okay.
The woman continued to tell her bizarre story to a second officer, and it sounded a bit more crazy than the first time.
So we'll have to do a sobriety test, obviously, but she seems not that drunk. Okay. I don't know. I keep asking her the same thing. Two drinks. I had 2 drinks. I'm grieving my husband. I know it's not an excuse. I know it is not an excuse. Yeah. And he loved Halloween, and I wanted to just come down here to do this for him. I'm very sorry for what I've done. I'm very, very sorry.
Once they heard enough, she was asked to participate in field sobriety tests, and her inability to perform them would seal her fate.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
okay. All right,
I know.
put your
I'm
pocketbook
very,
up on
very
the
sorry.
hood.
What do you want me to do?
Put your pocketbook on the hood. And then, so we're going to do some field sobriety tests. So I'm going to ask you, do you want to take off your shoes? You know, it's going to be some walking and some standing still.
Shoes off?
No, you don't have to. I'm asking you if you want to take them off. No? Okay. All right. So, do you want to take the veil thing off or anything? Or are you comfortable the way you are?
I guess maybe.
This is all up to you.
About the whole thing, so.
I know. I mean, this is all up to you what you want to take off, okay? All right. Are we comfortable like that? All right. So we're gonna do a few what we call field sobriety tests, okay? I'm gonna read the directions to you, okay? I'm gonna demonstrate it, and then you will do it, okay? Okay. You obviously understand English. Do you have any injuries on you?
No.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. So it's gonna. Yeah, heel to toe. There you go.
I'll have the officer take a look at him. Let him determine.
Oh, going well.
Tron, what color is the damage
So
on
remember,
that?
you're going to count out loud, right? Heel to toe and count out loud as you go, okay? You aren't going to be under arrest for operating while under the influence of alcohol, okay? We are going to tow your car because it is not drivable.
Right.
Okay.
To BP. I'm going to have to BP, so I have a plate.
Well, that's not how it works. We're gonna call a tow company, and they're gonna take it probably Bill's, which is on Commercial Street.
They can't bring it to BP station or
Nope. They don't do anything special for that.
The officers made sure the scene was secure before transporting the woman to the precinct for booking.
So I was on Blaney Street, so I knew she was going to be coming past me, so I just
figured
waited.
she either had to
and all of a
come
sudden I
this
see
way
all this smoke
or up to
coming, and I was like, oh my god.
And I took a gamble, sure enough.
All right.
I can make the coffee up. It's up to you, whatever you want. Yeah, while we do that, I don't mind. I'm here to help you guys. So.
Do you mind if I take down your name?
No, not at all. Mike Cashman.
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 The specific charges filed against the woman are unknown. The 6th case on our list takes us to New Mexico, where a crazy grandma has an unbelievable story to tell law enforcement officers. Grandma Gone Wild. In Rio Rancho, New Mexico on September 11, 2022, officers responded to the home of a woman who claimed her neighbor sprayed her with a hose multiple times when she went outside to check the air conditioning unit. But as the officers checked out the scene, her story wasn't adding up. When officers arrived, they couldn't help but notice that the woman's clothes were completely dry. Yet she claimed she was sprayed with water, twice within a 15-minute period. Her story quickly fell apart.
Saying that, but that's just what we do per policy. So hold on. Come talk to me real quick.
It's not real quick. You have to come inside.
So what's going on today?
Well, come in and I'll talk to you.
What's wrong with talking out here?
I want to talk inside. What do you think I am, a criminal?
Is there anyone inside the house?
No, there's nobody in there. See, he's put the hose on me twice for no reason. And I have a restraining order from the judge.
Let me see this.
Would you come in, please? Come on in. You people don't help me at all. You question everything I do. Now, I was going on my side looking at my ear, see if it was working right.
Can we turn the TV down a little? It's hard to hear you.
Down! No, I'm not a criminal.
I understand that. I'm just going to stay standing, okay? So what's going on today?
What's going on? He put the hose on me.
So start from the beginning. What
I
happened?
went back on the side to check my air conditioning. I was looking back on my property. I didn't say a word. Then it goes like this and he puts the hose on me. I didn't say anything to him.
So he just sprayed you with the hose?
Twice.
Did he say anything to you?
He just started spraying for no reason.
So he didn't say anything to you? He just started spraying?
No, he did it, yeah.
Okay.
And he's going to keep doing it. And they're going to keep doing it. So what do I do about it? Nothing? Until I get a stick or something and knock it over his head, or he gets a stick and knocks it over my head.
So we don't want that to happen to either of you.
They want, look, I'm by myself and that's why they do it.
Okay.
What are you going to do about it?
So do you have your ID with you?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I look at that for a minute?
The other one started with me too, the other one, when I went back the same thing.
Eventually, it was time to speak to the neighbor to hopefully get the real story. Once he informed the officers of what really happened, the crazy grandma would have bigger problems than pretending to be sprayed by a hose. He claimed she was ranting, raving, cursing, and threatening him, and he had video to back it up.
Police department. Hello.
Hello.
I'm Officer Cantrell with the Rio Rancho Police Department.
Hello.
What's going on today?
Not much, just hanging out, having a nice day out in the backyard, and the neighbor was like standing there just staring, and the dogs were barking. So we asked, like, "Can we help you?" And she stood there, leaning on the fence, and she was like this.
Over our fence.
I said, "I'm sorry, ma'am. Can I help you?" And she goes, "I'm not talking to you, you." And points at her. And you got the little kid out there, and the other kid's like drawing with chalk on the back porch, and we're like, dude, no. And she just started cursing and yelling. She had did that to us previously, and she told me, she's like, let's just go inside. And I was like, but dude, she just came up and started talking trash.
Yeah.
Like
It's
literally
not worth
leaning
it.
over
It's
our
not.
fence,
Yeah,
stares at my kids.
it's
like,
not worth it. So we went inside. So this time she started swearing and calling her a bunch of foul names in front of the kids, and I was like, dude, no, absolutely not. You're leaning over our fence. We're trying to be like, can we help you? There's nothing to see back there. There's no view. There's a big tree right there. Like, you're staring at us. Like, if you think we're so trashy, like, I have, after that, I just quit. I came out, we were going to go for a cruise out in the Mesa, and I was putting the baby's car seat in, and I have a video of the next interaction I had with her, and she comes out and she's like, garbage, you trash, you spotted dog.
Just swearing at you guys.
Yeah, she just attacks us.
You're just fucking trash. You're a fucking case, and she's a whore. So I have a video.
You have video? Can we see that? If
I
you don't
have a
mind?
video too where she's saying, I am threatening you.
And this was from today?
Yes.
Yeah, from like 20 minutes ago. That's why I was like, the very, very first time.
Go back inside your house.
Okay,
Go back inside your house. Go inside your house.
Have fun. So I'm out here. I already knew because she started opening her door and yelling on the phone in her little entryway.
Okay.
So I'm here just working, like I said, putting my car seat into the Jeep. Because like I
And
said,
is your video also from today?
Yes.
Okay.
The officers didn't believe a word that came out of her mouth, and she would soon be on her way to jail.
Alright. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to receive some paper in the mail, okay?
Yes.
And you're going to have to go to court.
Yeah, we go to court, right?
Yes.
Alright.
So
I will.
you'll be going to court, okay? So make
Now
sure.
it's against
Tell the judge.
them, they're the defendants, right?
So that's for the judge to
Yeah, we're
determine.
gonna figure it out at the court.
The civil
When
court.
is it going to stop with them? Until somebody gets hurt?
I don't know, but I recommend don't go out there and yell profanities and scream in front of little children, okay? Because that's not proper conduct.
You want to know something? He started with me. He started with me.
It doesn't matter who started.
You need to be the bigger person. Just come inside. You can call
I
us.
had to be straight and not say anything to defend myself.
We're going to go ahead and
We'll
go to
figure
court.
this out. Okay, that's what everybody's happy. We're gonna go to court.
Who's going to
We're
be
gonna
the
let
defendant?
You're gonna be the defendant, okay?
I'm the defendant? Yes. Why?
Because you're out there screaming profanities.
Because remember we talked about videos of 2 people versus 1 when we watch.
No,
TV?
forget about it then. Go.
Okay.
Go. Don't write up anything.
You're going to go to court, okay? So don't miss court, because if you miss court, you'll get a warrant, okay?
But wait a minute. Who's the defendant?
You are. The water that was sprayed?
Yeah.
So you don't have wet clothes, your yard's not wet, there's no evidence of any of that, okay? So, but there is evidence of you out there screaming profanities and racial slurs, which you're in public, there's plenty of children out, their children are out, and you're disturbing the
You
public.
want to know something?
So that's considered
So
disorderly
wait a
conduct.
minute. Why does this have to be like this? Forget
Because
about
you
it.
did not, because you were yelling at them.
Because they sprayed on me.
If that happens again, go inside your house.
No, I don't want
give
you
us
to
a
do
call.
any cases. Forget it.
Okay.
Don't forget it.
Just keep your
Don't miss
eye
court,
on
okay?
them.
Have a nice day.
I'm
Check your mail.
not going to go. I'm not going.
Oh, you get a warrant, so I advise against that.
74-year-old Harriet Aarons was charged with disorderly conduct. The grandma in our final case decided to drive drunk, but she wasn't going to be arrested without a fight. You don't want to miss this one. DUI. On March 1st, 2024, patrol officers in Illinois conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle after the driver failed to signal, and they noticed they had a broken headlight. It was clear from the outset that the woman was drunk, and after she refused to perform field sobriety tests, she decided violence was the answer. Let's see if she was right. The officer knew the stop wasn't going to be routine before he asked the driver his very first question.
Hello.
What's wrong?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What is going on?
Okay.
I can't see, like, all these people are, like, driving all over the lines, whatever.
Okay, I stopped you for a few things. When I was coming the other way, you had your high beams on at me.
Well, I did not even want that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I tried to signal you by flashing mine.
But you were,
looks like
you were behind me.
yeah, I turned around.
Oh.
I turned around.
Sorry.
And then right here at the light, you have to signal. You didn't signal till you after you stopped, and then you passed the line there. Are you? And then you hit this curve over here. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm like, all these people are like flashing lights all over the place. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Do you have your driver's license and insurance?
Yeah, of course I do. I drive. I always drive whatever I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
All these other people are like driving like in the wrong lane and not signaling or whatever. And I try to do the right thing. Whatever. Because
Okay.
why are you stopping me?
I told you multiple times why I stopped you. How much have you had to drink today?
Not much.
Okay. I could smell the odor of alcoholic beverage coming from you.
Well,
How
like
much have
a
you had
long
to drink?
time ago, I had like one drink. Did I have one drink? One drink like 3 hours ago.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you come out of the vehicle. Okay. Do me a favor, just come out of the vehicle. I'm just gonna do a couple tests for you, okay?
Well, okay, because you know what? I'm 80 years old. Okay. So
I
you
understand that.
You have to take that.
I do take that into consideration.
So what do you want to know?
So why don't we come down over here? That way we're out of the roadway here.
I'd like you to stand right here, turn and face me. Turn, careful. Turn, I'm right here. Face me. Are you able to stand by yourself?
Yes, I am.
Okay, because you're having some trouble standing, so I'm a little concerned.
You know what? Because I'm like, I have like the worst day you could ever imagine, okay? Whatever. I had one drink. Okay. One drink. And you know what? If those people serve one drink that's so fucking strong, that's not my problem, okay?
She refused to accept that the traffic stop was justified, and that was the catalyst that set the scene off.
Yeah, my partner asked me.
So what is the why are you why
I am here? Let me explain.
No, why
I am here to
why did you stop me?
My partner already explained. He stopped you. So I'm here to determine whether or not it's safe for you to continue driving tonight. Okay? Can you do me a favor and stand with your feet together just like this? Just stand just like that. Can you see the tip of my finger?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So what I want you to do is with your eyes and your eyes only, follow the tip of my finger without moving your head. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to go on to the next test, okay? Can I have you step just a little bit back, a little bit further, to right here? So for this test, I'm going to have you walk 9 heel-to-toe steps.
What?
I'm going to have you walk 9 heel-to-toe steps down a line in front of you.
I can't. I'm 80 years old.
Okay.
I can't even do that, okay?
Would you like to try? How about I demonstrate? Hang on 1 second, ma'am. 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 Hang on. Nope. Hey. You're not done. Come back here.
I just did
I'm
it.
trying to explain the test. Please walk back over here. If you don't want to do the test, then we don't have as much information to go off of, and then we're going to have to make a decision.
So what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to make sure that you're not impaired, and then I let you drive off, okay? I can't do that.
I'm not.
Even after fighting with officers for several minutes, she still had the energy to kick and thrash around in the backseat of the cruiser on the way to jail.
Well, she's laying down.
Geraldine, watch your head. Alright, you have to come out. You sit up.
My name is not Geraldine.
What's her name?
Not Geraldine.
Grenadine? Sorry, Grenadine.
you.
Sit up.
I have a whole different perspective.
I understand that.
Police brutality, I know.
Grenadine.
Thank you so much.
Grenadine.
Watch.
Can you please sit up?
No.
Okay.
So what do you want me to do?
I want you to sit up so we can
Where
get
am I?
You're at the Monoline Police Department
At
and
the what?
You're being processed for DUI. I need you to step out of the vehicle. If I help you up a little bit, can you sit up and we can
No. Oh my God, you hurt my back.
Ma'am.
You're hurting my back.
Okay,
oh my
I
God,
don't want to.
You're hurting my back.
How
Oh
do you
my God.
propose I help you out if I don't help you up?
If you didn't put me in like this, you wouldn't have helped me.
So,
oh my God, you're hurting my arms.
I'm not trying to.
Oh my God, you guys are in so much fucking trouble.
Grenadine, I didn't position you in this vehicle this way. I'm sorry that you're...
Somebody, who did this? Who did this to me?
I believe it was you.
Grenadine Rupert was charged with aggravated battery against a police officer, driving under the influence, reckless driving, battery, and resisting arrest.